I swear, I hope this is not the most influential video number 3. I'm just trying to review a dude. He's still getting more and more popular, like in 1 month he just got 2k subscribers. That's kind of fucking rare, dude. He's still growing rapidly, man. What is this guy and why I'm jealous? He actually cares about the truth and he comes from satanic background, being a priest for Satanists, but he's like, no, I don't like that anymore. And I'm gonna tell the truth to people. But to be honest, I feel like I have a little bit more truth than whatever he's trying to say. You have to have like experience, proper experience. You have to explore the world a little bit and not just explore whatever the fuck you want, you know? You gotta explore what's popular. What's popular usually has all those nuggets of truth that you want. So what are we gonna do now, right? We're gonna just jump in and see how delusional this guy is. I used to watch a few of his videos. I used to like it because it was like my jam. It was like this spiritual science, I guess. It's hard to describe. Like it's more like a logical thinking puzzle of understanding reality. Technically, it's some kind of science, and technically, saying it's spiritual, it kind of doesn't make sense. Maybe it's kind of like logic science, because again, it's the science about understanding reality and what principles to follow. This guy inspired the most influential video, but I don't think he's the one that can carry it all the way through. Because he himself does not use the word principles, so he does use the word morality, I believe. Moral relativism or something. He keeps saying that thing, that people don't believe that even truth exists, and yeah, that is definitely a bad belief. It's almost like, well, gravity doesn't exist, I can fly whenever I want. It's absolutely amazing, isn't it? Yeah, you do have to believe in truth to be able to progress in this field. But there's different strategies in life where you don't necessarily have to believe in truth. It's still your choice, you know. The way you follow principles, your choice. My strategy is to follow as many principles as I can, and learning as many as I can, and then sharing to people and teaching them. Maybe it's gonna change their lives, because I'm pretty happy with my life. And if you're struggling with your life, maybe all you need is a bit of principles. It's fucking free, guys. All you have to do is sacrifice a little bit of time. And I swear it's actually something very interesting and not boring whatsoever, unless you don't have attention span whatsoever as well. And you can't watch 3-hour videos like I can. Obviously, I can't just like, oh, it's a 3-hour video, of course I'll watch all of them. No, I can probably watch 1 or 2, or maybe like one a month, you know, 1 a month of these videos. It's not that easy, even for me. But let's see how delusional this guy is. He said something about prisons, how there shouldn't be prisons. Have you thought about it? No prisons? The most important principle of all time is to admit that life kind of works the way it is, and it changes over time, but saying that something should just disappear entirely is a little bit extreme. It has to somehow gradually disappear, and you have to provide with the storyline, basically, of how we realize that we don't actually need prisons anymore. You have to provide us with that before just spitting out your stupid fucking argument out there. And shocking the entire galaxy, man. You have to have an entire video. An entire 3-hour video. Maybe a 1-hour video is good enough. This guy is kind of stuck in a 3-hour realm, to be honest, which is kind of awkward. It's like, relax, dude. Just tell your story and fucking end the video. You don't have to fucking stretch it to 3 hours exactly every single time. You don't believe me? You don't fucking believe me, okay. Not that you would care. 5 seconds exactly. 7 seconds, 5 seconds, exactly 4 seconds, exactly 5 seconds. Exactly 4 seconds, exactly. It's just... Oh wow, 3 minutes! How fucking dare you, dude? Obviously ignore these. These are special videos, but... You're running a show and it's like... 3 hours exact. It's just a meme at this point. I don't understand the point of this shit. But I like the slides. I like the thoughtfulness. I like the intention. I just don't like the delivery whatsoever. Okay. I also like the fact that he's kind of building a community. Yeah, but I don't want to go into his Discord. Nor that he actually links his Discord in the description. He doesn't do that at all. Does he? Of course not. Why would he, you know? Maybe in his website, but it's like, is this not important to you? Are you serious right now? It's kind of mind-blowing to me. Mark Passio sits at above 200 position in leaderboard. That's reasonable. I don't know if it's good. It's just whatever. I can compare it with something else. Fucking hentai. I also hate hentai. Tinder. I used Tinder a little bit. And now I don't use it anymore. It's literally filled with dead people. Alright. That I don't care about. So if he can get this realm, and climb a little bit higher with this video, I'll be proud. But if he gets actually 400 points for being valuable as a YouTuber, we're gonna keep watching until he stops being valuable, because 400 points and being below 1 million subscribers, I take offense on that shit. That is incredibly rare. If I don't think I even found a channel like that yet, to be honest. I can double check, but like, come on, man. There's no way I did. Swoozy has 7 million, even though he doesn't get the views anymore. I guess Eric Dubay. Yeah, Eric Dubay makes sense, but he's like censored and shit. It makes you never really know when you're dealing with these type of people how many subscribers they actually deserve, because of how YouTube works and how it wants to censor most of the information that's conspiracy related, you know. See, this is what happens when you keep diving into whatever you want to do and not just looking to popular people. But at the same time, I probably would call them garbage anyways. But it's like, just highlight people that are not garbage. Don't focus on the garbage that you think is garbage. Just, there is a way to be more positive. I don't know. And there is a principle that 1/4 of people actually are born with. A principle that people are born with. Just seeking positivity and happiness all the time. Being angry all the time, not exactly a principle. Being angry at people and calling them garbage, that is disgusting, actually. Moral, guys. Moral? Moral Oh, that's how we put it together, am I right? Moral garbage. I mean, eventually just put a mirror in his face. Let him listen to his own speech and, he's gonna be very proud of himself. I want nothing to do with any of you. Man, the hypocrisy is legendary, dude. I love this shit. It's almost like it's valuable because it's so bad. And it is dealing with the truth by a delusional person. It's just like, damn, this is juicy, man. But I don't like it anymore. Again, I used to try and watch this stuff, and I don't know what I was thinking back in the day. But I have grown out of this shit, and I don't like it anymore. So he says only anarchists can be good people, and it's a questionable thing. It's like, is following freedom against majority rule a good idea? I mean, you don't know that. If you're in a community, you kind of have to sacrifice freedom. You have to sacrifice freedom if you want to work. You have to sacrifice freedoms for a lot of things. If you're just there on the internet spitting out your opinions, that's kind of cool. I like doing that. But even that doesn't mean that you can do whatever the fuck you want and have absolute freedom. You have to restrain yourself from doing stupid things. That's the point. The moment you start following principles, freedom is not necessarily one of those principles. Because freedom would mean, like, you don't have to actually follow principles necessarily. You get natural sense of freedom, of like, you're gonna be willing to do more things, more variety of things, and you're gonna have a lot more choices in life. So defining freedom is actually, like, very difficult. There's branching paths of some kind. It's very difficult. Also, are Democrats really against freedom? Because they, support minorities, but technically they do it in a terrible way, and they don't like free expression, which is the most important part of freedom. They don't like guns. Yeah. This is probably accurate. But there's a reason why there are two sides, and he doesn't like those two sides. He just wants to go into some kind of extreme of something. Normally, just pick the middle thing. It's like there's light and darkness, but if there's too much light or too much darkness, it sucks, okay? It's out of balance. So you should never show something like this, and so you have to reach the highest point of something. You can't build like a triangle thing where there's two extremes and you can build on top of the extremes in the middle. Go up in the middle. That would be more accurate, meaning that there is a branching path immediately which stems from the middle itself. So you first introduced two extremes. He actually did something similar. 4317. He's like, here's two extremes right here. And there's democracy in the center. I'm not gonna go deep into this because I haven't actually watched this stuff. We're gonna start from a random position in the video, unfortunately. There's also another good reason why he's not necessarily a terrible person. Learning extremes and how to achieve extremes is also pretty important, just because you need to understand them very well. Like, you need to understand light in order to fucking make a light bulb, right? Probably not. But that's kind of a weird thing to say, because honestly, understanding balance is a lot more important than understanding extremes. Because balance actually has more principles in there. And extremes are just for observation and not necessarily for anything substantial. So I don't know. I don't know if I have a point on this one. I can't defend this guy in any way. It's like, well, you're in an extreme. You can be observed, but you cannot be followed. That's usually how it works. Again, he doesn't like violence, but there is something like violent speech as well. But at the same time, you have to understand what violence actually is. Violence is the destruction of value. But technically, you're destroying value if you're not reaching your higher potential and increasing the value that you provide to society. You're actually committing violence to yourself to some extent. And that is cringe. Alright? You're trying so hard and you're failing miserably. I just love this guy, how terrible he is right now when I start breaking him down. It's just... he's horrible. This one guy, I don't have to say you're horrible because you believe a certain thing. No, I just look at the target, whatever he says, it's horrible, and I move on. I would rather clean up the world of the bad people. So how are you gonna do that without prisons? Excuse me?
Violence to other people, that's self-defense.
He just... come on, man. You can't just say I don't like prisons and then be like, I want to get rid of violent people as self-defense. You can't be hypocritical if you want to be a thinker, dude. You just can't. You're immediately self-destroying yourself into fucking small little pieces. And you stink like ass also. I can smell it right now.
Really?
That's how I think everything should be dealt with. You don't understand that in this world, power does matter. You know, having power and accumulating power is a very important thing. So just thinking how life should be means absolutely nothing if you don't have power. Like Andrew Tate would say, 2 + 2 is 5. Or I will beat your fucking ass if you say it's 4. And he's right. 2 + 2 is 5, and I'm very scared of Andrew Tate right now. Unless he gets banned from the internet anytime. Oh wait, it happened 1 month ago or 2 months ago. Whoops. So I guess 2 + 2 is 4. But we'll never know. Maybe there's gonna be another Andrew Tate. No, Andrew Tate is the most valuable person on the planet, unfortunately. And you would never think that way. You would think like, oh, this guy is a genuine person. He's putting in a lot of work into his videos. And Andrew Tate just fucking destroyed the shit out of him. Just in one interview alone. You know, in terms of value, not directly as a competitor. And Andrew Tate will be on YouTube Rewind. So, top 100, boys. Guaranteed. You need confirmation 1100. It's unbeatable, alright? Right now, maybe having 1000 is good enough for top 100, but 1100 is like super secure place. Especially for a guy like him. That I respect so much.
The problem is...
You also cannot say that, oh, I'm just taking this guy out of context. Just because he has a lot of context doesn't mean that taking a random piece of content, which is completely random, I just clicked a random video, he doesn't actually label videos properly, he doesn't have titles that I can click on specific issues, on like, which is your most influential video? Let me click on that. What are your most important opinions that you have? I can't do that. He says, do you actually have to watch all the episodes in order from 1 to 250, okay? It's all in order. Fuck that shit, dude. That's not how opinion works. I'm sorry, dude. You talk about specific issues and teach people about specific things that they don't know. They feel that they don't know. Right? First you have to convince them you don't know this thing. Not just like spit out garbage. Random garbage, and then say that you have to actually follow this rule of watching every single episode in order, or you're gonna somehow not understand what the next episode is about. This is so much arrogance. I don't know, man. This guy has to burn. Burn it. But I wish, man. I wish he would reach top 100. Just to shit on his face in real time. And I definitely want to see his reaction afterwards. I mean, holy shit. Yeah. When I shit on your face, what are you gonna do? What's gonna be your self-defense? I wanna know. I am derailing myself, but I'm just so pissed off that I was into this stuff. But I'm still am. This is good content. This is the worst YouTuber of all time, after all.
So they want to have the...
I mean, obviously, if you come from satanic backgrounds, you're gonna be delusional, you're gonna think the world is, like, super evil, but you have to understand that people are not being actively controlled. You can laugh at people, you can show them symbolism, but you can't actively enforce things and control them. You just can't. Even in pandemic, you can't control what I do in my little apartment home. The best thing you can do is delete my channel. Press a fucking button that I really hate, and that will still not control me. Alright, that will still not change what I do, it's just where I do my thing is gonna change. My location is gonna change. But it's just gonna not change many things at all. Maybe it will make me even more popular that way. You don't know. So it's just pathetic to think that, oh, there's these evil forces that I have to talk about because they're enslaving humanity, and that's just not the case at all. We're kind of enslaving each other by not knowing principles, you can say that. You can even call most people dumb, absolutely. Unless you're dumb yourself, then you can't do that, because you're gonna eat shit. Straight from my ass. You know, it's coming out, and this guy sees it and wants to taste it, okay? I love this shit. We are too dumb to understand that people call us animals. Again, the elite doesn't openly call people animals, because it would be a pretty scary thing to do. They can call it in their shadow little realm, you know, in their satanic cult. Hey guys, all the people are dumb. Yeah. We can control all the people. These are dumb people as well, dude. Don't worry about it. There is a different curve dynamic that I would appreciate, actually. The leveling up dynamic, the power dynamic. Just collecting power is obviously a progress bar, and you don't want to lose power. And this is how this guy thinks. You know, if you let majority rule, you will lose powers. But that's not necessarily true. Because you can donate some powers as an investment. You might get something back. You can purchase things. You have a fucking cap. You probably can't even make a cap. Oh shit, am I right? You got a lot of freedom from that cap. You can express how capped you are. Here you go. That's how you collect power, right? You have to understand. And power kind of means freedom in a way. You know, you're able to do more things. So technically, now I can see, when I put it together in a hardcore fashion, now I can see maybe this makes some sense. But at the same time, it literally has to be power equals freedom. An equation right there. And all the threats that could take your power away most of the time. That are trying to take your powers away, basically. And technically you have to understand you're constantly living in a zombie apocalypse in case you have even a slight advantage over other people. Alright? Because everyone wants your power right now. And they will do whatever it takes. They will fucking click on your video and unclick from your video. Fucking assholes! Well, you're not an asshole, but everyone else is. Holy shit. I love whoever did that and this. Subscribe to my channel, but everyone else? Holy crap, man. 1 minute. My average is 2 minutes. Like, what do you think? How dare you, man? Am I really making such terrible content right now? But technically, like, people are not willing to sit through an opinion piece. They can listen to, like, an essay, which is kind of a robotic voice telling them what someone just written down over a long period of time. It's a script, it's something, it's a piece of information that might be useful, but it's not necessarily interactive, and I think internet really lacks interactivity right now, of all things. I wish I could talk to this guy immediately instead of fucking debating to a screen, because people are capable of improving themselves significantly quickly, especially if they're thinkers. You just have to keep on interacting with them, and over time they're probably gonna change their minds. You gotta be hopeful like that. I do believe that stuff. I do believe, like, my mom changed significantly and became less annoying and more trustworthy of me. But I'm not even actively working with my mom. It's just like what happened naturally just because I'm next to her. So potentially, if I actually interact with someone, it's the most influential thing I could possibly do, and it will change them significantly in that sense. Yeah, I am still upset that people don't watch my videos, but what can I do? They don't tell me why. They're not telling me what they're looking for in the first place from YouTube, because I know everything about YouTube now, or at least I want to know everything. Alright? By everything I say, mostly more than bottom 99%. Alright, I'm top 1% of knowledge in terms of how YouTube works and what YouTubers do on this platform. But I love this guy's the worst YouTuber. I love this shit.
It has come to the...
But despite how bad this guy is as a YouTuber, he's also the best YouTuber, or one of the best, based on how much content he provides to society. Providing 3-hour videos every week. He stopped doing that. He said it's his last video this year for some reason, in the middle of the year, which is kind of awkward. I don't know how he got pre-planned everything. He didn't actually explain. He should have posted a special video that explains why it's the last video. Like, I just don't see logic in this guy whatsoever. I have to bash it, because, like, he left in the middle of the year and he doesn't explain. Like, are you fucking serious, dude? I found this information. I found that it's the last video on his Instagram, dude. Holy shit, I had to dig. It wasn't that fucking easy. I thought he just disappeared. He just got shot in the face because he wanted to be too powerful and he lives in a zombie apocalypse all the time. You know. You have 100,000 subscribers, zombie apocalypse is upon you, 100%. People want your subscribers right now. Also, he does have disabled comments, which is funny. Because again, he doesn't actually just link his Discord. He has it. I can probably find it. But I just kind of want to click right now. Not look on his Instagram. You know? It's kind of disappointing. Whatever. No, he also has some weird rule where you have to have your real name on his Discord. Like, what? Give me a fucking break, dude. I don't like my name. I'm just saying. I don't like it. I have a handle that I use. You know, an identity. I have internet identity. And this guy is asking for a real name. Because most internet identities are just stupid. You just ban these people, you just make fun of them. It's fucking entertainment. How do you not like that? But you know, you have to respect this guy. He's old. That's the only reason why you have to respect him, you know? He's old and he actually knows how to use the internet. Holy shit. And he's doing it better than an average person, for sure. He is gonna change the slide soon into a pyramid shape. That's nice. I can immediately give him a point. I'll play some Elder Scrolls Legends while I listen to this. I think we got through the introduction, guys. 30-minute introduction. I hope you liked it. God damn it, it just goes unhinged so often. So angry. I have less and less tolerance, and less power, and less grounding to being a normal human being, don't you? Tolerance to bullshit. You are bullshit.
That's me.
Dude! Opinion is disrespect to you? People giving you opinion? It's free, dude! Use it! Make data out of it. I can't fucking get any opinions from anyone. I get 0 views. Get a fucking life, dude. He's such a fucking trigger-happy asshole, man. I mean, he's rotting in hell for just choosing Satanism in any point in his life. Just rotting in hell right now. Just angry at everything. He keeps bringing this point up over and over again. You're a dumb fucking loser. Don't listen to my show. You have opinion. I'm scared of opinion. I don't want your opinion. I am right. You're wrong. He keeps going, man. I love this shit. But he is the worst YouTuber with 0 points of value in general. Alright? He's the most extreme... No. Behind this... Getting zero value is pretty difficult, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the most difficult challenge anyone can get, man. Obviously, it's gonna be more like average of like 50 or something, but... He has to stop, man. Now I have to skip around every time he gets unhinged. I hope 2 minutes is good enough. Let's see what happens. I want to react to this. Nope. No. Not good enough. Not good enough.
Camera today, he is.
But you have to understand, like, he's doing this work. He's very rare of a person to do this work. And, if he's getting unhinged, maybe it's not his fault necessarily. Maybe it is a zombie apocalypse trying to steal his powers. You know, I have to give this guy some benefit of the doubt, but nope. You gotta do better than that. You can't scream and yell at zombies when they're eating you alive. Whoops. Ah, yes. Viewer discretion is advised. Well done, YouTube. Congratulations. Yeah, it's terrible. It's just so terrible. I'm so phased out and really don't care about this content anymore. But we have to review the worst YouTuber of all time, am I right? It would be the most amazing challenge for him to try and make a video without addressing you, You're stupid, you're not awake or whatever. You're dumbass. Just don't do that for one video. It's fucking challenge. It would be fucking fantastic. You probably can't do this for 3 hours. I think it is violence to think that progress can be made just like by breaking things and changing things entirely and destroying the old school stuff. Yes, you might have some kind of gravity and you might live a different kind of way, but you can't be just like, this is my platform, I'm gonna do whatever I want. You gotta consider that progress is very slow and people like hold on to things and you cannot call them stupid just because they do that. If you don't care, which this guy actually loves to talk about care sometimes as the greatest thing in the world, but he doesn't care himself, properly at least, to feel that he cares, you know? And if you don't care, you cannot present your stuff properly, you're gonna be constantly distracted. There's so many problems that's gonna happen, but it's a wonderful example of a terrible human being right now. Who talks about terrible things, but like, in a terrible way as well. He's just in a spiral of ass. Will he ever escape this? Oh, for some reason, YouTube maybe deleted most of his content or something? I don't know what happened. Because it's only 7 months ago. Like, he should have uploaded all of his What on Earth is Happening episodes. I've definitely seen more, all I'm saying. This is more of a recent thing. What happened? What the hell? Like, even just addressing what's going on to your channel and what you're doing, what your goals are, just addressing that is pretty valuable. This is just, it's just random to me. It has, if you want to make episodes, they can't be random. They have to be about very specific topics. And very different topics too, that kind of interlink with each other. It's very difficult to actually stack things, but I can do it. I do it with my bullshit videos. I just simply cover bullshit, and I think that stacks, but it doesn't mean that you have to watch it in some kind of sequence either. Amazing. Really?
As I will ever give.
Probably... Wait. What?
In general is, what I just said there is probably about as much
What I just said there is probably about as much attention as I will ever give to any of these people. What kind of people? Who cares? He's just addressing haters, basically people that he hates the most. Oh, you just have this globalist mindset that you sucked in from elites. Whatever, got influenced so badly. People don't give a fuck about government that much as you think. People care about cats, and cats are brainwashing people, and we have to run as fast as we can away from cats before they take over the world. Come on. He's just so delusional because he lives in this fucking bubble of just whatever people are capable of spitting out the word anarchy. That's his bubble, you know. Oh, anarchy! I love anarchy too! Yeah, whatever, dude. Again, power equals freedom, and if you just waste your energy and your anger all the time, I don't know if you have a lot of power, to be honest. I think you're quite pathetic, and you will never get your freedom, because you have to fight for it all the time. Not like this, but, you know. Right now, it's probably okay for the level of YouTube that we live in, but it at the same time, it is the worst YouTuber, so I don't know what's okay or not. I'm just saying. Let's continue. There's also a word called cult, and he says the word anarchy so many times. And he's addressing again fake-ass anarchist. But you just say anarchy, you don't actually believe in this cult that I call anarchy. Okay. I have a cult called bullshit. And I definitely put in that cult immediately. Cause you don't have to say bullshit all the time. Oh wait, you do have to say bullshit. You just don't have to say the word bullshit. You know, very easy. Flat Earth is a religion that was created by dark occultists, guys. Dumb fucks. Not guys. Dumb fucks. Oh yeah. Sure, dude. Sure. And you're created by pure evil itself. You only want freedom, but you don't want to be nice to other people. Fucking rot in hell, dude. Holy shit, it stings in here. This is how I look right now when I saw when I'm watching this video. But it's coming at me still, because I got nothing better to watch right now, because my subscription box is empty, guys. What do? I fucking review YouTube for forever now, for this entire year, and my subscription box is empty. Fuck my life, dude. They're not gonna listen to reason or facts. They're definitely not gonna listen to you. And so you don't know. You don't know what they're willing to listen to. Because you don't fucking care whatsoever. You just care what's coming your way. It's so delusional. You can get into the spiral of delusion and just vomit insanity over and over again. I mean, I'm doing the best video here ever in the universe, because I'm actually trying to bring awareness to how stupid people can get, especially when they call other people stupid. That's when it starts. This is where it starts, guys. Don't do that. It's the first thing you don't want to do. He keeps attacking Flat Earth. I mean, the only flat Earth that he's gonna see is flatness of his entire life. Whatever exists in his life is just gonna be as flat as paper, dude. That's how flat it's gonna get. Holy shit. He's not talking arguments. It's like, well, the whole psyop is about existence of God. They say that God exists, and God would have created the Earth as flat. Where's your counter argument, please? Please counter argument. You don't like God? What's going on here? And that's not exactly what Flat Earth is about, but, you know, I guess you got triggered again for the 17th million time about something, and you're just like, let's attack the straw man, I got offended, I have to fucking destroy it as many times as possible. He's like surrounded by straw man. Like, you can't save this guy. He's just cowering in fear or fighting against straw man. Not real people. Not real people who want to actually fucking tear him apart right now like I do. There's probably more than me, just, you know, I would imagine, if he even fucking understands Flat Earth. There's a lot of people that will want to rip him into shreds right now. How is he coming up with these facts? It's Eric DeBay who brought it back up. 2014, 2013, it was Eric DeBay, it was one dude. It wasn't like fucking CIA psyop. What the fuck? Where is he coming up with this shit? See, it's all strawmen around him. It's just Satan has created strawmen, and he's like, oh my god, I have to beat all of them up right now. I will not be able to survive if I don't beat all the strawmen. And the more strawmen he defeats, the more strawmen appears, because it's just the funniest thing right now. It's a zoo animal. This guy's supposed to be in a prison right now just so we can laugh at him. I don't have any respect for you if you don't agree. Everyone's a straw man. Everyone, dude. You don't agree? You're a straw man, bitch. I'ma beat your ass. I don't like you if you don't agree. Oh, you don't like me anymore? I'll make a straw man out of you and beat you fucking up. Because I'm angry and I gotta fucking fight against something all the time. Like, people like that exist. Can you believe that? And I actually watch his videos and I started to realize, why does he keep doing this thing? I mean, I was interested in his content, but I was definitely not interested in the bullshitting and in his ultimate fight against all the strawmen in the world. I'm gonna become the greatest ninja. I have beaten millions of strawmen. Fucking crazy.
Not involved, but whoever.
You know what I think it is? He is a psyop master. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's like, you're fucking doing a psyop, you're dumb. Pointing finger at everyone, dude. Making everyone angry. That's what gets attention, I guess. I don't know, man. I can only guess. He's just going off the rails into the unknown territory that I've never explored before. It's so fucking entertaining and so disgusting at the same time. Let's finish this video. This is the last one. I will never come back to this guy ever again. But he has to be highlighted. This is my best. And the worst YouTuber of all time. I will not be able to find anything worse than that. In years. Oh, I love this part, man.
What? Where your head's at. That's why they had to go in that way.
He does his rant and it's like, oh, let's continue. Every time he's, let's put up a new slide, okay, let's not get angry. Ah! Flat earthers are attacking me! I see all of them right now. Probably for a good reason. Unfriend me, please! Block me on social media! Holy shit! Oh... Oh, this is fucking comedy show. This is comedy, you know, resources. You want to be a comedian, this is your resource right there. You just press play on this video on whichever part you like. And it's like, here's my comedy bit. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Let's click on a random place. Let's see what happens. Let's see if this works. So, God damn it. Shit.
Input, you're just entering the commands and the
okay, I failed that one, but you get what I mean. He actually says something very true.
Related to the result that you get in your experience within the world. It can be directly observed. That's another thing that makes it a science. No belief is required. It is understandable.
Okay, I'll just explain it, because it's hard to actually... The idea is like, you just kind of manifest reality based on your beliefs, I suppose. And, well, your reality sucks. Jesus Christ, if you have to just sit there and not actually be happy, just rant all the time, man, your reality sucks, man. I'll tell you that much. But that's kind of how I felt potentially when I was just programming. I was just in my little world and not really caring about anything. Just trying to do my thing, and I was very frustrated that it's not really working out. It kind of is working out, it's kind of hooking me up, but I'm kind of just going deeper and deeper into madness by just doing that one thing that somehow other people kind of want me to do, but not really. It was just a confusing time in my life, and I'm out of it now. And I'm doing this thing, which is so much better. It makes me so much happier. It's after my beliefs have changed. It makes sense, but like, come on, man. It's the most hypocritical thing someone can say when I recognize them as... Wait, okay.
Through direct.
God damn it, dude. I guess I have to click on this one, because I'm sick of you as well. Jesus Christ. No, I'm done. I'm not gonna dig any deeper, but... You gotta dig. You gotta dig, man. Sometimes. I'll let her say it.
To let you go.
Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Here's what we're all gonna do. I'm gonna draw you a fucking circle. Explain very simple terms. And I'm still not good enough at this myself, but it should be very clear, guys. God damn it. You can do this in your life, or you can do this. In fact, this happens either way. And in most cases, all you're doing is doing something like this. You get that one skill, and the moment you poke a little bit out, you're like, I'm useful to society, guys. I will do this for the rest of my life now. I'm so popular and so amazing. I found the truth. Obviously you did. You wouldn't be talking to us if you had 0 views. Because you would have 0 views and I wouldn't even be able to discover this guy. I discovered him through Alex Jones. So yeah, it's a rabbit hole. It sucks all the way through. But I don't say Alex Jones is a bad person, but now I'm like cringing so bad at him and everything he does. I guess it's fine that he pays a lot of money, some ridiculous amount of money. I don't know, man. But you know, I don't regret this experience by any means. But obviously, what actual awareness is first of all, you have to fix your weaknesses and make sure you're not vulnerable in any way. And the moment you reach your super amazing peak, at least try and do it again. But if I reach even higher peak, you're gonna be wasting so many resources trying to tackle your weaknesses and all that shit. Maybe at least be more aware that you can do it again in a different way. And be useful twice in a society, and then people will actually care about you a lot more. Not just twice as more, but, you know, so many times more when they encounter you in multiple places. And, obviously, if you keep expanding in random directions, nobody's actually gonna care about you that much. That's kind of the consequence that I have to live with right now. Not sure exactly how to escape this prison of obscurity. Being completely obscure if you don't create chaos in the world, basically. But, at the same time, I understand that just sitting and observing and realizing what you have to do in life in a relaxed fashion is way better, because the opportunity will always come. You just have to be prepared and continue growing alongside with everyone else. That's the best opportunity you have. The moment you grow, reaching that point of success is not that difficult. But if you just stay in your little circle and fucking depressed all the time, or poke your head out once and stay a fucking lean little shit attacked by strawmen and become very sensitive, which is what's happening right now, And this is probably gonna be ability for me to detect the worst YouTubers of all time if they just do one thing and they're filled with haters all over. In their head, in the comment section, whatever they are, there's just haters everywhere. But it's like, then it's obvious. But if it makes this person uncomfortable, that's the whole point. Like, having haters is not the bad thing, but you have to be able to battle them somehow in an efficient way. If you disable comments, that's halfway there. But if you keep addressing that people hate you, disabling comments is not good enough. Alright, because, like, they still can reach you somehow? Amazing. Didn't thought this through, didn't you? You have to let people comment and release their hate, because it's gonna get worse if they can do that. You just have to ignore the comments all of a sudden. You have to basically set up fake traps. Otherwise it's just gonna get worse. So that, at least that's my strategy. Again, I don't say anything wrong or right, but I do like following principles and I do like truth very much. So yeah, you bet the strategy's not like stupid. But that's all I can say. Yeah. See you guys next time. This was a stupid thing to happen, man. But it has to be done. This video had to be done. I'm sorry, guys. Especially before YouTube Rewind. This has to be highlighted of what not to do. Don't become a negative little shit. Just because you have the truth, you think you have the truth. You do not have the truth. You're just useful to society because you're extreme. You know, that's it. It's the only thing you did. And life doesn't stop there, unfortunately. Because being extreme is not the answer to what true power is. And freedom at the same time. And then anarchy, because wow, you bend the rules and all of a sudden bending the rules means more anarchy to you. And most importantly, you have to only think about yourself and not other people. If you keep thinking about other people, especially in a negative way, holy shit, that's a mistake. Oh my god. Are you serious? Anyways, yeah. You want to explore more, go right ahead, but this is where I stop. See you guys next time.